Bullets. Bullets are the small metal projectiles that travel out of handheld and shoulder-fired guns, usually seated inside a cartridge that contains powder and a primer. They differ by shape, size, and material. Some are simple lead, others have jackets or special tips, and those choices affect how they fly and what they do on impact. Bullets matter because they are the most common form of ammunition worldwide, used for hunting, sport, police work, and combat, and their design balances accuracy, range, and the effect on a target. Cartridges. Cartridges are the complete rounds used in small arms, combining the bullet, propellant, primer, and case into one unit ready to be loaded into a firearm. They developed in the 19th century to replace loose powder and ball, which made shooting faster and more reliable. What sets cartridges apart is that they package everything needed for a single shot, and variations in caliber and case length determine what guns they fit and how powerful they are. Shotgun shells. Shotgun shells are a form of cartridge that contain many small pellets or a single large slug instead of a single bullet, and they are built to work in smoothbore shotguns. The spread of pellets makes them useful at close range for hunting birds, home defense, and certain police tasks, while slugs give a single heavy projectile for larger game or more precise shooting. Shotgun shells matter because their pattern and load can be tailored to a wide range of roles where a spreading effect is desirable. Artillery shells. Artillery shells are large caliber projectiles fired by guns, howitzers, and cannons, often designed to explode and scatter fragments or to destroy structures with a heavy blast. They come in many types: high explosive, smoke, illumination, and more, and are scaled to the long ranges and heavy impact that field artillery provides. Artillery has shaped battlefields for centuries because it can deliver sustained, long-distance firepower that alters terrain and suppresses enemy forces. Mortar rounds. Mortar rounds are short-barreled explosive projectiles fired at steep angles from portable launch tubes, which lets them drop onto targets behind cover or inside trenches. Mortars are prized by infantry for their portability and their ability to hit hidden or defilated positions without line of sight. What makes mortar rounds different is their high arc trajectory and the tactical flexibility they give small units to strike in complex terrain. Rockets. Rockets are self-propelled munitions that carry their own motor to travel toward a target after launch, and they range from simple unguided tubes to more sophisticated rocket artillery. Early rockets were relatively inaccurate, but their payload and mobility made them useful for area bombardment and suppression. Rockets matter because they can deliver heavy explosives quickly over a battlefield and be launched from systems that fire many in rapid succession. Guided missiles. Guided missiles are propelled weapons equipped with guidance systems that correct their flight to hit specific targets, using sensors like radar, infrared, or satellite navigation. They differ from unguided rockets by being able to track moving targets or follow complex flight paths, which allows for precision strikes. Missiles transform modern warfare by enabling forces to engage distant or mobile threats with much higher accuracy and reduced collateral damage when used correctly. Cruise missiles. Cruise missiles are a subtype of guided missile designed to fly at low altitude over long distances, following a pre-planned route to strike fixed targets with high precision. They often use jet engines and sophisticated navigation to avoid detection, and they have been used for strategic strikes since the late 20th century. What sets cruise missiles apart is their ability to reach deep inland targets from standoff ranges without requiring aircraft to enter heavily defended airspace. Anti-tank rounds. Anti-tank rounds are munitions specifically built to defeat armored vehicles, and they include designs like shaped charges and kinetic penetrators that attack armor in different ways. Shaped charges focus explosive energy to punch through armor, while long-rod kinetic rounds rely on velocity and mass to pierce plates. Both emerged as armor and weapons evolved together through the 20th century. These rounds matter because they determine whether ground forces can counter tanks and other protected vehicles on the battlefield. Grenades. Grenades are compact, explosive, or non-lethal devices meant for short-range use, thrown by hand or launched from a weapon. Common types include fragmentation, smoke, and stun grenades. Their portability and immediate effect make grenades ideal for clearing rooms, obscuring movement, or disorienting opponents in close-quarters situations. Grenades are distinct because they concentrate power in a small package intended for tactical, localized action. Landmines. Landmines are explosive devices placed on or under the ground to detonate under pressure or by a tripwire, and they come in anti-personnel and anti-vehicle varieties. Historically used to deny territory or protect positions, they create long-term hazards because many remain active after wars finish, posing risks to civilians and complicating reconstruction. The persistent danger of mines has led to international efforts to clear them and restrict their use. Nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons release vast amounts of energy from nuclear reactions, producing an enormous blast, intense heat, and long-lasting radiation, and they changed global strategy after their first use in 1945. Unlike conventional munitions, their political and humanitarian impact extends far beyond the immediate blast zone, shaping deterrence, arms control, and international relations for decades. Nuclear weapons matter not only for their destructive capacity, but for the way they alter geopolitics and the calculus of war.